All right, so right now I want to be able to have other people help contribute to this document. I want to do like a collaborative note taking thing, if you will, here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to share. When you click that button, what you can do is invite people to own this Google Doc as well. So I would enter the person's email address here, and I said that they could edit it. And what that would do is when they accept, it's going to throw that into their Google Drive in their shared with me folder, because I would have shared that with them that way. You'll want to do that if it's going to be a document that you're going to keep going back to and working on collaboratively, if it's like an ongoing situation. But if you're just trying to collect information kind of for a one and done kind of thing, a more simple way to do that is to click on this little link. And you'll notice it says you get a shareable link here, and it says anyone with the link can view. What that means is if I send this link out, anyone who has it can click on it and see what I'm doing here. Now remember, I wanted this for collaborative note taking, so just viewing it isn't going to be good enough. So I'm going to go into my other options here, and I'm going to select anyone with the link can edit, because I want people to be able to contribute to this document, not just view it. So that's what I'm going to select. Notice there's also an option for anyone with the link can comment, and that's a wonderful feature too, especially if you're just trying to get feedback. You don't really want other people manipulating your work. You're just trying to get feedback. You can send them that, and they can actually post a comment right within the doc that identifies who they are and what their thoughts are on that. So that's also a good option. Again, but for this, we're going to select anyone with the link can edit. We're going to just go ahead and simply copy that link and shoot it to someone in an email. So I'm going to send that out. And I'm going to say that I am done here. And then in just a few seconds, we're going to see that someone is going to join our document here. And so they just received an email that said they can join our document. So they're going to do that and go in. And then you can see I have an indicator that someone else is in here. Now, this particular user that I'm kind of simulating with does not have their account set up with their name in there to identify them and their photo or whatever. But depending on how you have your Google set up, like if mine goes out to someone, they can see who I am and everything in there. So it says that it pops up some silly little anonymous animal here, but it at least shows me somebody's in there. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start adding information here for my person. And you can see who's typing on here. And Zoe is adding information. We're going to say her favorite Google element is Google Docs. And there's her input there. And I can see real time what she is typing. Again, if I go in and start adding at the same time, we can both be doing this at the same time. So if I shot that link out to 20 people and 20 people start replying to it, everybody can see what's going on and putting names in that way. So that is something that makes Google special. It makes it unique. It makes it better than perhaps using Word. If there's a way you want to work collaboratively, it's really, really hard. Think about that. If you're using a Word document and you create something and you want people to add to it and then they have to email it back to you, well, if you've done that with several people, then you have to wait for that to happen. Again, this is all real time, and you can see when folks are in here and you can have that real-time edit. In addition, let's say you make something that you're going to send out to a lot of different people, or you want to get out to the information out like broadly, like through social media. If you want to share the link that way, you can do that, and you can just tweet out that link and anybody who clicks on it can view it. And what's even better about that is if you have to make any changes to it, then you can make those changes automatically. They'll save and you don't have to resend it out. If there was a mistake in it or a change, you don't have to resend it out as a correction. You can just make your edits and it'll be real time edited as soon as they go back in and look at it. So that's the way Google Docs works, which is pretty fabulous. So now if here I'm in my doc, It says all of my changes are saved, even the changes that Zoe made. If I go ahead and X out of that and I go back into my drive here, we're going to go back in to what we love about Google. We're going to go and find that document here. And I'm going to just go through my files here. What we love, I'll be able to find it in here. It's right there. You'll notice these two little heads here. That means I've given access to that document to other people so that other people have access. It reminds me in my drive that we can do that. I did scroll through all my files to search for that, but what I could also do is just search this with the first word and I can find it. It'll pop up in there. So it's great, quick way to create, store, manage, and share documents with other people. So I hope that you will give Google a shot. I hope that you will use Google Docs and see if that's something that can enhance your workflow for you as a teacher, but also for you with your students.